I've never made pickled fish in my life, and everyone in South Africa is going to be eating pickled fish this weekend and for the next few days, which gave me the idea of making a low-carb pickled fish curry that is type 1 diabetic friendly. Come along on this journey. Let's see how it goes. I'm not sure if it's going to be good, if it's going to be bad, if it will spike our glucose, if it won't. So come along, let's see. Let's go. The recipe that I'm using is actually my grand's recipe, and I'm just changing it a bit. What she does in her recipe is lightly dust the fish with flour, but I do not want to use flour in this recipe. What we are going to do is just season it with salt and pepper and then lightly fry it in the frying pan before we do the next step. I seasoned the fish fillet with salt and pepper, and now I'm going to put it into the pan with a little bit of oil. And the recipe says we need to cook it until it is just cooked. Not sure what that means, but we'll see. The fish fillets were quite big, so I decided to cut them into smaller pieces. While that's frying up, I'm going to start slicing up the onions. Now I'm going to slice up 2 medium onions while the fish is going. So now that the onions are slightly browned, I'm going to add in the vinegar. We want the onions slightly browned to give it a more sweeter taste, since I'm not going to add in sugar or sweetener. 250 ml vinegar, 100 ml water, 7 ml of curry powder, pinch of salt. Now I'm going to bring this to a boil and then let it simmer for 5 to 10 minutes. Alright, everything is done. I'm going to wait until this cools down, and then I will pop it into the fridge for 2 to 3 days. See you then. Tomorrow is the big day. We are finally going to try the pickled fish that's been sitting patiently in the fridge. That led me to wonder, what are we going to have with the pickled fish? Because we would usually have bread, and we don't really eat bread, which gave me the idea, why don't I try and make a high protein yogurt bread and see how that goes. So let's go. I don't know about you, but for me, I've only made one good loaf of bread. The rest have been flops. They were terrible. They were rock hard. So I'm really hoping that this recipe works out, because it will be a nice alternative. We got our Greek yogurt in our mixing bowl, and now we need our egg whites. I'm going to use 120 milliliters of egg whites. Looks like 120. And then I'm going to add that into the bowl as well, like so. And then I'm going to add 2 packets of psyllium husk powder, which is roughly 2 tablespoons. Pop in the one, and then the other one, and now I need to add in 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Let's do that. I really hope this works out. I'm not expecting it to taste like bread, but I am hoping that it tastes good at least. And then I'm going to add in a pinch of salt. There we go. Now I'm going to mix it all together. And once I'm finished mixing it all together, I'm going to let it sit for about 2 to 3 minutes. That way the psyllium husk will become thicker. The mixture has been sitting for 3 minutes. I decided to add in some paprika and parsley as well, just to give it some sort of flavor. Maybe it will taste better. And I'm going to put it into a silicone holder and then pop it into the air fryer for 18 to 22 minutes at 170 degrees Celsius. It's done. I've taken it out of the air fryer. What I had to do, on top it got quite brown and I was scared that it was going to burn. So I took it out and turned it over so that it could cook on the other side. Although I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't really look like bread. It smells a bit like bread, but not too much. I have no idea how it's gonna taste. We'll have to see. I'm gonna let it cool down and then we will have a try. Max and I are having soup tonight. We thought it would be great to try some of the bread with the soup. It does not taste like bread. The texture is not bread-like. It's like more like an egg tart actually, but not very eggy. I think this could actually be nice if it was a little sweet, being a sweet tart. I will test something out. Not sure what we're gonna have with the pickled fish tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe I'll try another recipe or we'll just have it like that. Don't know. The day has finally arrived. We are going to try out our pickled fish. As you all know, the bread was a flop, so I ordered some bread. And I got the wrong order. Are you kidding me? So we got someone else's order. That is not what I ordered. I really just wanted bread to dip into the pickled fish sauce. Turns out we're not having bread, but let's see how it tastes. So we're about to eat our pickled fish, and my blood glucose is currently sitting at 5.1.
Mine is sitting at 9.9.
Let's see what it's like after we eat our pickled fish. So it has been 2 hours since we ate, and what's yours sitting at?
4.9.
Oh, mine's sitting at 4.2.
You beat me.